You know, this has been intriguing a lot of us for a long time today. I find it a fascinating little thing, this peculiar bird that's made as a whistle. You blow through its tail,
Yes.
and it makes a little whistling noise.
Mm.
Tell me where you got it from.
Well, it was given to me by a friend who acquired it locally in one of the antique shops.
Ah, yes. Did they know what it was, or...?
I think maybe they did, but I didn't. I don't.
They just gave it as a present.
Yes, that's right,
rather
yes.
Nice. How nice that's a present. You know, when I first saw it, one's heart skips a beat. You see these colours and this primitive aspect of it, and you think, my God, it's going to be Wealden, you know, and it's going to be worth, well, what would it be? I don't know, 10, 15,000 pounds. And, you know, your heart stops.
Yes.
And you think, God, am I right or not? And then you look at it carefully, and you feel the weight of it. The weight is desperately heavy, you probably know. You've got it
Yes.
in a very strong cupboard, I
box.
hope.
Oh, yes, yes,
But
it
it's
is,
a
yes.
shockingly heavy chap. If it had been genuine 18th century, I think it would have been very much lighter.
Yes.
It wouldn't have looked quite so primitive. There would have been a different look altogether for the chap. But it has an intriguing hope that it might have been early.
Yes.
But we've talked it all over, all the experts and myself, and we've come to the conclusion that it's probably primitive Yorkshire, and that's quite primitive up there, of course, somewhere around about the end of the 19th century.
Yes.
Made as a bit of fun, made
Yes.
as a primitive local pot.
I see, yes.
And that's all the bird is. There's been a bit of repair on it. I think this little bird over here has flown the nest and the new one's taken its place, but you expect that.
Yes.
But so it's not as valuable as a Wealden
No.
bird, I'm afraid. Perhaps I
I'm
might
relieved.
sort of suggest something like about £80.
I see, yes.
This is part of a collection of watercolours and drawings by Frederick Cecil Jones, who was a Yorkshire artist. On the easel here we have a view of Beverley and of Pudsey, and here we have an industrial landscape, or partly industrial landscape, of a town which we think is probably Halifax. We're not absolutely certain. Other of the drawings are inscribed. What I like particularly about this one is the attention to detail. And also here is the rural landscape with the farmer ploughing his field, and then the kind of urban spread and the train racing by under a viaduct.
Yes.
Now, can you tell me a little bit about how you came to have the collection?
Yes, well, my husband bought them. We've always liked collecting paintings, but my husband bought the collection about 20 years ago from an auction.
And I think actually my favourite, and I believe your favourite too, is
Yes,
this
that's right.
wonderful view of Skipton
Yes, it's beautiful.
after a shower, and I think is quite remarkable. He was born in Bradford and taught in Bradford, and also he was a printmaker, and I think you can see that from some of the technique in his drawings.
Yes,
There's
that's right.
pen work here and
Yes.
fine cross hatching, and lovely bits of local detail, and also you can see the walkers and various
Yes.
holiday makers amongst the normal townspeople going about their business. Now, I think we've counted up, and there's something like 40 in all.
Yes, we have about 40.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you know how much was paid for them when you?
I think I paid
purchased
about £20
for the whole lot.
for the collection.
And have you any idea what you think they might be worth?
Oh, I'm afraid not.
It's difficult, but I think probably together they would be worth something like 15 to 20,000 pounds for the lot.
Now?
Yes.
Now?
Yes.
Oh.
You're somewhat surprised, are
Well,
you?
yes, I mean, we've just had them 20 years, and that's just fantastic. I mean,
Yes.
we
yes.
just love them, you know, it's just become part of the family, really.